It's Matt at Energy Lab Fitness, and today we're going to look at the deadlift. We're going to do a couple of fixes for turning the deadlift into a squat and rounding the back in the deadlift. There's lots of different forms of the deadlift. You have Romanian, straight leg, sumo style, all these different types of deadlifts, and you have different ways of loading them, the classic Olympic bar or a trap bar, a kettlebell, which is my favorite way to teach deadlifting. So entry level, single kettlebell deadlift. And before we even incorporate the load, a great tool that you can use to start getting the right groove for your deadlift is focusing on the hip hinge, but also see I'm using my hands right at my hip crease to push that back. And I'm actively pushing back, which also kind of starts getting me thinking about activating my lats and keeping my shoulders back, which you want. So the chest is open forward and my hips sink back, and it's mainly the hips hinging. Knees can bend, knees can flex, that's fine. But if you start flexing too much, then you're turning it into a squat. So think about sending the hips back, mainly hinging there, and keeping the chest open forward. I'll show you from the side. I'm going to stand, I like to stand with my heels on either side of the belt. So I'm almost reaching behind myself a little bit, but really it's straight down to where my base is. So I'm not even looking at the handle, I'm just feeling for it. This encourages me to keep my elbows really straight. And I'm going to stand up. A lot of people stop here and they go back down. And by the way, it's called a deadlift because the weight's dead every time it touches the ground. Every rep, tap it down gently. Stand up straight, all the way up. I don't want you to lean back, but stand up straight all the way. And repeat. Okay, so showing you from the front, looks something like this. Eyes are straight ahead, standing straight up with control. All right, stay tuned and we'll have another fitness tip for you next week. Have a good one.